Y'all tried to eat me up. Get blocked. It's just not for me. Well, I'm not the lawyer for you. I never even wanted to go to law. It makes me emotional because, okay, friendships. Some people have to tell, at the end of the day gonna end. This whole internet thing is wild. Don't tell nobody else. This is between us. Don't tell anybody.
City of mine, how I love the city of mine.
Hey y'all, it's Kimberly K. Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing a July life update. I'm a little late, y'all. We catching up, okay? We're catching up. If you are an internet fan member, i.e. if you're subscribed if you haven't already. It's free. Subscribe, okay? We almost 100K. Slowly but surely. But if you are a regular on my channel, then babe, you already know, okay? You already know we're a little behind on the vlogs, but we're catching up slowly but surely. Not too much on me in the comments if I'm not. Anyway, I made a little list because one thing about me, y'all know I get to chatting, and then we're not talking about nothing. But I've really been enjoying doing these. Like, it started out like the first one I did because I was like, oh, it'd be a really good integration with the sponsor, which y'all know this video is sponsored by BetterHelp, period. But then I was like, wait, it's actually perfect. It's been nice. It's been really nice. And I can like go back. Like, I just went back and watched some of my old life updates from this year. And I'm like, wow, girl, you was worried about what? Crying and going on. Girl. Got my legs up with these pants. Anyway, so what is the first topic? Oh, y'all tried to eat me up. Get blocked. No, I'm just kidding. So in my last life update, I was talking about how I felt like a little torn between like being 100% lawyer or 100% creator, like where there's moments in my current, I guess, career path or like life trajectory, journey, whatever, where I'm like, if I gave 100% to something, I feel like I would just excel quicker, or like, I don't know. But then again, the more I thought about it, and I feel like I didn't really sum this up in the other video, but that was then the placement of my life and where I was then, and now we're a month later. I don't think I would be truly fulfilling my purpose if I just chose one path. It's just not for me. I think I'm going to be surprised at how everything comes together, and I'm continuously surprised with the overlap of the career path that I've created. But I wanted to talk about this because I couldn't find the comment. If I could, I'd pop it up. But someone basically was like, and not eat me up, I'm being dramatic, but somebody basically was like, they don't want to see their lawyer like doing personal things online. Well, I'm not the lawyer for you. I'm sorry. I'm not. And I'm not for everyone. I don't try to be for everyone. And I mean that with the utmost respect. Respectfully not. I don't consider myself a traditional lawyer because I'm not. I'm not a traditional attorney. I'm not a traditional lawyer. That's just not my vibe. It never really has been. Really. It got me this far, okay? Period. But I do understand that there are some people that want to work with lawyers that look a certain way, act a certain way, share certain things that aren't online, etc. But literally my specialty in the law is in the creative space. So naturally, I have an upper hand, in my opinion, because I'm integrated personally and professionally in the creative space. So like, what? I want to be relatable. That is my thing. Like, I have so many clients that come to me because of my personality, because I'm laid back, because they're tired of the appearance of a stuffy, stuck-up certain type of lawyer, and there's nothing wrong with that. And that's just kind of me stereotyping it, how the industry already is stereotyped. Like, law is stereotyped in a certain typical way, right? Like, it has an image. I'm not gonna explain. Y'all know. And I wanted to break that barrier. Like, I wanted to like reveal the cloak of law, so to say, I guess you could say. But I will never be a traditional lawyer. That was never the goal. I didn't even want to go to law school. Like, I will link some playlists down below. I need to like do, I guess, an update of those, but I never even wanted to go to law. I'm just good at it, and it worked out. I used to be like in undergrad, I was like, when I decided to go to law school, I was like, if I get into law school, I'll go. Then in law school, I was like, if they let me pass, I'm gonna graduate. Then when I graduated, I was like, if they let me pass the bar, I'm gonna practice. And that's just kind of how it's been going. And now I'm more of like a consulting role when it comes to the influencer marketing and creator economy, which I love. I get to still attend creative events as a creator, but also sharing the knowledge that I have as a lawyer and as a consultant in the industry with my fellow creators while being at the events, talking to brands, helping them as well. Like, it's just an amazing position. But of course, it's just me talking. Like, every once in a while, I do think like, what if I did do this a little bit more traditionally? But it's just a what if, and it's not like I actually desire to do that, because I don't. I desire to continue on the path that I'm creating for myself and elevate that way. That is the goal. That's something I've been really focusing on and praying for, and just being more intentional about, which is why I created this August wellness challenge that I'm doing on my community tab here on YouTube. I shared that, and I created it through Notability. I will pop it up on the screen, the challenge that I'm doing for the month of August. You guys can start it whenever. You can tweak it and change it. But for me, it was like, I really want to get in my discipline bag. I really want to focus and be intentional and become the best version of myself, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, etc. And I was sharing that with my therapist, and y'all know I use my therapist on BetterHelp. Shout out to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. I actually used to do video sessions or phone sessions with my therapist on BetterHelp weekly, because child, when I was going through a breakup a couple years ago, I was like, sweetie, every day, yeah, weekly. And now I pretty much moved it to monthly calls, but I still could check in with her on the BetterHelp app. I can go on there and send her a message. I can send her voice notes. I can share journal entries, etc. And I love that. So our previous call, we just had it not so long ago. She shared with me that there are 8 dimensions of wellness in a holistic approach. She shared with me that there are 8 dimensions of wellness, and this is a holistic approach to health and well-being. And it was right on time, because I was sharing with her, like, I want to do this challenge. I'm feeling called to just make a sacrifice, kind of like a form of fasting, but slightly different. Like, the word that keeps coming to me right now is intentionality and being intentional. My 2 words of the year, if you guys don't know, I always pick a word of the year too, is discernment and abundance. And when I tell you guys, God, like, just saying those 2 words right now, it makes me emotional, because I'm like, I see it, I feel it, it's happening, I'm open to it, I'm excited, I'm grateful already, I'm already grateful. It's like, Jesus. Anyway, I want to share with you guys the 8 dimensions that my therapist told me. But it's super easy to sign up for BetterHelp, and there's no pressure. Everyone doesn't need a therapist, but I do think there's a beauty in having someone there through so many phases of life. Like, I literally had to tell my therapist before we got off, I was like, I'm so grateful to have someone that has seen me, that has a professional eye in everything that I do. Over the course of a few years, so much have changed. Like, before I broke up with my ex, to breaking up with my ex, to getting my apartment after living with my ex, to dating again, to traveling, to finding myself, to losing myself, to starting this new business venture, pivoting and changing and making mistakes, and moving to New York and thinking it was the worst decision, thinking it was the best decision, and kind of living in it and realizing it was the best decision. So many different phases, and it's so nice to have somebody that can give me professional guidance along the way. It's kind of like just a little whisper, like, you got this, or remember last year, November 2023, you were so nervous and so scared and struggling and couldn't see how you could afford this or do this, and look at you now, like, shopping in Dior in freaking Paris, like. And it's not even about, like, design or anything like that. It's just about how I've changed, and having someone to share that with and to vent to, who is a professional, y'all. Like, I don't know, it's something beautiful. But the 8 dimensions of wellness are physical, emotional, intellectual, social, spiritual, environmental, occupational, and financial. And she challenged me to pray over these, and just like when I'm meditating, I am the worst meditator because my mind's all over the place, but really just figure out what area do I need to improve on. And it's crazy, because she was like, when you figure that thing out and when you do that, like, it's up. And that's really how I feel. I feel like I'm in the middle of, like, the shift of something positive. So I'm excited to continue to talk with her and chat with her. And it's so good to have a therapist on my side. So if you guys are just wanting to get into it, like, I love therapy. It's for me, period. But if it's on your heart to try it, just try it. That's all I'm saying. If it's on your heart to try it, I will put the link on the screen. You guys want to check it? I'll also leave it down in the description box below, so you guys can check it. The girls in therapy. And speaking of the girls, let's talk about friendships. Okay. I feel like adult friendships have such a stigma. Like, let's sit up on this one, okay? Let's gather round. I will grab a glass of wine, but it's no alcohol August, okay? Well, that's what I've been saying. It's really a part of my wellness, like, challenge. I'm not drinking, but still. Okay. Friendships. This is an area I'm working on. And I'm excited, because what I'm doing with this, I feel like I've been struggling with trying to nurture friendships. And that's something that I think at the beginning of the year I said at some point this year to y'all, but also to myself, that I really wanted to be more intentional with my relationships, all of my relationships. Because I'm like, okay, I don't have a romantic partner right now. So let me utilize that energy I would do on that to my friendships and cultivating and really, like, honestly, y'all, weeding people out that don't need to be there. Like, that's just what it is. I think it's okay to have a plethora of people that you know, acquaintances, colleagues. One thing about me is I'm a network. Yeah, you give me something, I give you something. It's a give and a take, even with friendships. But my core group of friends, I'm really trying to be intentional about the people that I let in, which can be hard because I'm nice and I give people a lot of grace. And I think that's a quality that I love about myself. But also, it can bite me in the back. And I'm looking crazy. I don't like that. No, it embarrassed me. I don't like it. But I also have this thing where I categorize friends. Anybody that knows me, I say this all the time. I categorize my friends. And I think that helps me. But it still doesn't eliminate like friendship breakups or friendship hurt or just grow apart. Or you have to just put somebody in a separate category because they know they're in this category. Things like that. So I'm trying to like just make time to really nurture relationships when I meet people. For example, like today I literally just met with someone that I've met. So it's hard to like, it's like I met with a friend, but it's like we're not really that close yet, so we're not friends. But anyway, I'm gonna say friend for lack of a better term. But I met with a friend today and we actually met. She attended me and Catherine's workshop and then we met. She was in the city, so we met in the city, had a quick little happy hour, mocktail versions, mocktails, things like that. So I'm just trying to like follow through and follow up. That's it. I'm trying to follow up and follow through with like meeting up with people when I meet them, because I go to all these events, right? I'm trying to network. I want to like make these relationships and these connections, and I'm just trying to figure out how to do that, because I'm very much like okay, you cool, but like we ain't that cool, so I don't really need to hit you up. But even if you're not in my core group of friends, I still can prioritize like hanging out with you, spending time with you, because you never know. I probably haven't even met some best friends, my bridesmaids, you know what I'm saying? Like now don't get me wrong, I got a gang of biddies, okay? Gang of people, okay? But you never know, like, where another friendship can blossom. Like, a lot of my friendships, my close core friendships, happen later in my life. In my late 20s, I'm only 30, I would say early 30s, but girl, you 30. In my, like, mid to late 20s. So imagine if I was like, nope, I don't need another friends when I turned 20. It was like, girl, them folk, you don't even talk to them folk. Good. Some people you gotta cut off. I'm sorry. Some people you have to cut off. Some people have to cut off, and it's still painful and it sucks, but at the end of the day gonna end. But yeah, friendships can be really hard, but I'm trying to I put friendships in my note to talk about, but really it's just about following up and actually putting people on my calendar. So coffee dates, lunch dates, quick meetings. Like I don't have to make every single meetup like a 3-hour long thing. That's something I'm working on too, because one thing about me is I can get to talking, the person gets talking. Anybody I meet, I can vibe, okay? So yeah, I'm excited to continue to foster healthy relationships, no matter what category they're in, whether they're a close friend or they're just a colleague or like a really good business connect or mentor, mentee, whatever the case may be. I'm excited to continue to work on that and prioritize that. That is my goal. That is my goal, because it's not what you know, it's who you know. And you need to follow up with what you know, because don't be out here looking crazy just because you know people. Anyway, 2 more things and then we're done. I was done talking to you guys. Okay, so New York City maintenance appointments, y'all. So tomorrow from this date in this video, I'm gonna try a new hair salon, and I'm so nervous. I just realized I haven't had a professional do my hair since November. I did do the hair appointment at Ulta Beauty with it was a keratin company. I can't think of the name. Y'all, it damaged my hair. So now I'm traumatized. I will probably never do a keratin treatment again. I don't know if it's like the treatment's still in my hair, I don't know, but it damaged my hair, that whole experience. It wasn't Ulta Beauty, y'all, okay? Also, if y'all don't work with me, say less. But it was the keratin, I think it was the keratin, like, process. I don't know, but my hair hasn't been the same since, and I hate that for me, because although I use heat often on my hair, I pride myself in that I still have healthy hair, and now I don't. And that just pisses me off. I would say, like, half my hair is healthy, because, like, the curls are back. As far as like new growth and things like that, my hair's been growing pretty fast, which is good, but it's frustrating. Every time I wash my hair, I just get discouraged, because I'm like, what the heck? Why did I let them do my hair? So trying a new hairstylist. I might cut my hair again so I can start fresh, but I don't know. I'm definitely getting a trim. I haven't had a trim from a professional in forever. I cut my hair like a little bootleg trim. Bootleg indeed, sis, bootleg. So I'm excited to go to a stylist. I will let you guys know how that goes. Follow me on Instagram for like live updates. So my goals for my birthday is to have tape-ins. I think I'm gonna go back to tape-ins. I know I just said healthy hair, but y'all, I did tape-ins before and I had no problems. So I'm gonna do this and see how I feel. I may do a sew-in, I don't know. I don't know, but I want tape-ins. I mean, my hair's already damaged now. That's horrible. That's horrible. I did find a new nail salon, but I recently went to this nail event, and I got these press-on nails. My cuticles might look crazy. Wait. Oh no, they look a little rough. My cuticles. Anyway, I got these press-on nails from Empress. They're still on. It's been over a week. I'm shook. I'm like, what the heck? So I'm probably gonna leave them on and then redo them tomorrow. But like, I'm not a press-on girly, but I'm about to rock out press-ons until I get my nails done for my birthday. But I'm shook. Now I see why the girlies do press-ons. These actually work. But I have found a few nail salons in New York that I like, which I'm so glad. Because honestly, that has been the hardest thing about moving. Eventually, I'm gonna have to get like a new driver's license, like health insurance, change my business over, like, yeah, by the end of the year I want to do all that stuff because I'm definitely going to be here at least another year. I don't know about this apartment or not. That's been something I've been like, oh god, the apartment process was like chaotic. So yeah. Massage and spa, I've been enjoying Bathhouse. It's nice. Okay, people have their opinions on it, but like a quick little 45-minute day trip to the spa, enjoy the saunas, and then pay for a massage if you want to. That's been nice. I'm also got invited to get a massage from this company. It's like a new business that's opening, so I'm definitely gonna try to check that out too. Wellness is all around. Sometimes it's spa and stuff, other times it's waking up before 8 a.m. Okay, balance. I keep moving my head because I feel like I look like balls here, but I'm like, oh, see, I have a little pony. Remember y'all, I had no hair, y'all. I was not able to do a ponytail. Anyway, okay, but last but certainly not least, because I'm exhausted. It's late now. Last but not least, y'all, if you made this far in the video, 1, subscribe. We're trying to get to 100K, y'all. My first thing was like, oh, I want 100K by my birthday, but like, the clock is ticking and the followers are not. So by the end of the year, that'll be great. If not, I mean, again, I'm just grateful that y'all are here. Let's be honest. Hey, this is crazy. This whole internet thing is wild. You know what? One little comment. I went to Essence Fest. This is one little tea time. Don't tell nobody else. This is between us. Don't tell anybody. Y'all, internet fan. I went to Essence Fest. Let me start by saying I have been to a lot of influencer and brand events. Not all of them clearly, like, who am I? Like, I'm just out here fighting for a little space on the internet streets. Okay, I'm just fighting for my life. One of the events I went to, I won't say. One of the events I went to, let's just say, I finally get it when people are like, influencer events, people are weird and they're mean. I had never experienced that before. Like, I've been to a lot of events, not all, but I went to Essence Fest, I went to an event, and I was like, oh, I see what people mean by how influencers are mean, or influencers are elitist, or influencers are, like, I never understood that, because I'm like, I meet so many creators that are amazing. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, and I said, girl, it's weird. It's the internet. It's so weird to me how people act when they got these followers. It's weird. Bro, are y'all good? Come on now. I don't really give about none of this. I love y'all, my community. I love the community aspect. That is the best part. I literally met with the girl I was just talking about y'all today. The girl that I met today. She literally got me a little Tiffany gift because she was so grateful that we did the workshop and I helped her literally secure another brand deal after for free because I was just helping her because she was cool. She was a great creator. I loved her. I love her content. I want to support her. That's what I care about. Community. Helping. Value. Having a certain number. Yeah, nah, I do want. Hey, let me. As not to say I don't want to grow. Okay, lower in algorithm. I want to elevate, but like, that's not my identity. My identity isn't through the amount of followers that I have. Like, yeah, I want more, duh. Like, it's the name of the game, bro. Like, let's be for real. Like, you're at your job. Like, you love your job. You love your house. You love what you have. But who doesn't want a rollie? No, just kidding. But who doesn't want to, like, continue to make more money? Like, or be more financial stable? Whatever the case may be. I don't know how to explain it. I think I'm rambling now. But anyway, y'all see what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is people let these followers go to their head. Like, girl, even if you are a celebrity, that's weird to me. Like, what is wrong with people? Do y'all not? What about in real life stuff? Because at the end of the day go end and we all shit. Period. Please. If all of us got food poisoning, what we doing? Fight for our life. It's just weird to me. It's so weird. Anyway, that was my first experience of like, y'all are mean girls and I do not care. Who are you? I don't care. It's weird. Big weird energy. Like, God do not like ugly. Why would you even want to be like that. Ugh. How much stress does that put on your body? Anyway, guess that's a little tea. I was like, actually be for real. For one, also, I was just raised, you treat the janitor how you treat the CEO. Because for one, you don't know if that janitor owns the building or owns the land or owns the property. You don't know who I know. You don't know who people know. Treat everybody with kindness. Now, if you catch me on a bad day, I try to be nice. But I'll be out and I'll be like, hey, I don't have any today. I'm tired. You know, like, just be straight about it. I don't know. Like, don't treat people a certain way because, like, you see they know somebody or, like, they got a certain number or they somebody. Like, that's why I constantly pray for discernment. I constantly pray for discernment. Constantly. Oh, Jesus, please cover me with discernment. Lord? Anyway, I said all this to say. My last question to y'all is, what do you want to see from me? So I have decided that I'm going to start the Legal Tea YouTube channel back. So if you want more sit down, not like this, life updates will stay here, but sit down, educational, informative content, I will leave a link down below for you guys to follow that YouTube channel. It is empty right now. We're starting fresh. I also will try to be more consistent on the Legal Tea Socials Instagram, but the Legal Tea sit down, more like Legal Tea, creator economy, influencer marketing, contracts, tips, tricks, that kind of stuff will be on that channel. If that's what you're looking for, there. This channel will still be Lawyer Diaries. I will still embed some tips and tricks because that's just kind of what I do. But this will be more lifestyle. If you guys have noticed, it's very lifestyle. And somebody made that comment too in the first thing I was talking about in this video about I don't want to see my lawyer doing this. Then go to that channel. Don't follow me, sweets, babes. This account started as a beauty and lifestyle channel. It never started as the Legal Tea. My very first video was up. Well, that's a bad example, but I used to do like hair content. The Affordable Wig series to me, I feel like is like my start to channel to YouTube. So it was never about the Legal Tea. I actually started this account in 2014. I wasn't consistent, clearly, but I didn't go to law school until 2016. So people that were like, "What happens to the Legal Tea video, sweetie?" And also, the Legal Tea was to help law students. It wasn't about the creator economy, and I probably won't talk too much about that. I may give tips and tricks here and there, but that's not really where my passion lies. That's not really my desire, because you have to be passionate about that kind of thing because you have to continue to update your research and your knowledge about that. So yes, I can give tips and tricks and like mentor, which I still do, about my experience in law school, but I really stopped because 2020 happened and like I didn't have that experience. But also, like, I don't want to do research on the new LSAT, things like that, or the new bar. I don't want to. I have no desire. But like the creator economy, I'm more willing. So that's why I know that's where my passion and purpose lie. Anyway, I feel like I've been talking forever, and I see my camera is like, girl, you only got so many more minutes. It's time for you to get off of here, and I still gotta edit. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. It has been a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. If you guys want more day-to-day updates, life updates, you got to follow me on Instagram. I know, but that's just where the ongoing tea is. But you want more of a thorough, in-depth view of my life, that's here on YouTube. So definitely follow me here. Follow me the Legal Tea if that's what you're interested in. I love you guys so much. And if you don't know, I always end my videos with an affirmation. So if you did make it this far in the video, comment below. I'm trying to think something that's relatable to this. Comment below. Oh, if you made it this far in the video, comment below. I am not for everyone, and that is okay. Come on, somebody. Let's run that back one time for the one time. If you made this far in the video, comment below this affirmation. I am not for everyone, and that is okay. All right. Yeah, that's okay. I'm like, okay. I wasn't gonna do the whole thing. Anyway, y'all, let me get up off of here. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Later. Ooh. Yeah.